Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to beautiful Chiang Mai. Well, today it's going to be sort of a walk and talk. I'm going to walk into town and kind of show you what we do when we're in town, how we pick up little items that we need, and it's going to be an interesting walk. So follow me along. I just stepped outside of where we live, and where we live on the same property is a restaurant, and it has some of the best cow soy. There's a sign there. We had lunch there today, and they're about 40 baht each, which is just over $1. And what we get there is, if you're not familiar with cow soy, it is like a coconut curry, I guess you could say, with noodles and chicken, and it has some vegetables, and it is absolutely delicious.
And the name of the restaurant translated means you'll go to heaven if you eat here.
Oh wow, it tastes like that too.
Yes.
So moving right along, this is such a beautiful walk, like I was saying earlier. And when we're walking into town, we walk past this beautiful, I guess the guys just started to do his rice fields. And so
Irrigating them.
being irrigated now, and it's pretty beautiful.
There's like different patterns. I have no idea, but he knows what he's doing.
All right, so I'm going to point the camera down and I'll talk to you, because the view as we walk in to the village, you'll see the mountains, and I could live here a million years and I will never get tired of this view right here. So we first got here in October. We didn't have any transportation, and we pretty much walked everywhere. And just getting up in the morning, going into town, becoming familiar with the neighborhood, so to speak. We would go to different coffee shops and we would eat in town. I'll show you some of those things. Now, this is what I think is interesting right here. This wall right here is a resident. It is my understanding it's a retired doctor or CEO who worked for a huge healthcare organization. And it's just a beautiful property. On any given morning, you can see the gardeners out here working on this, and they keep this looking absolutely beautiful. A lot of motorbikes in our little town here. Up here is pretty neat. I was walking the other day when I was watching the gardener out here with this particular, to kind of make it into an elephant. I don't know if you guys can get a good look at that. We're going to walk right past it.
He's got an ornament hanging from it for Christmas. Oh, there's his dog, so he must be home.
So check these out here.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. They were into the Christmas spirit. Hello, Pug.
Hi.
How'd you escape?
Yes, you must have a secret exit. Oh my goodness.
Sweaty Cup? We get greeted often when we do this. Just want to show you some of the homes that we walk by here. It's beautiful.
I think they just moved in about a month ago. Is that or maybe, you know, sometimes people keep houses and they have other houses and they come back to them, their family homes that they take care of. Some of them are like, what do they call them? Where they go winter, snowbirds.
Their version of the snowbirds.
Yes, their version of the snowbirds.
Yeah.
They go south for the winter.
And this right here is another entrance to the wall, the house that we just showed you, where the lady came out. But this right here is considered the dry season, and it is still very green, as you can see.
See if Lucky is out.
And also during this season right here, we rarely get any rain. It is blue skies every single day. This is one of our neighbors Very nice folks here. Almost every home, it seems, they have something they do. If they either make something, they have a store out of their home, or that particular one we just passed, they make ceramics. But it is very unique village. I'll show you a little bit over the fence right here. What I like, and what I mentioned, I believe, in the first video, is that this reminds me a lot of growing up in the 70s in a small town of Bunnell, Florida, on the East Coast, near the East Coast. And so that's what we wanted. You know, they have the big cities here if that's what you want. Bangkok is considered the New York City of Southeast Asia, but I nor my wife wanted to live in a concrete jungle. So we want to live in a greener area, a place where things were walkable. As you can see, it's like a small town here. And the homes vary from modern construction to what's considered a Thai house. And those are usually the wooden teak homes. So
local gardener here, he sells stuff at the market, this guy. And he's actually he lives right behind the market. You can see the back of it in the back of his house. That's the market up there. And so he lives here, grows bananas and all kinds of stuff in there, and then just sells them at the market out front.
Yep.
Farm to table.
But what you will see here is the number of wires that are hanging, you know. The infrastructure, as far as like a lot of places in America where the utilities may be underground, you see a lot of the wiring, but that's not a problem at all.
So that's a Thai house right there.
Yep, that's another Thai style house. Motorbikes. A lot of
living space.
Yeah, in the Thai house, a lot of stuff happens outside. A lot of the cooking happens outside. A lot of the socializing, the meditation happens outside as well.
So underneath of the house is a booming place.
And then there are these small little side roads and stuff, you know, that people live down. There's a lady that works here in this banana field almost every day. We see her out here. It's pretty cool.
How old do you think she is?
I don't know. She's probably in her 70s, I would say.
Definitely there, possibly older. Because they're so active. They're older population. We saw like an 80-year-old on a motorbike just going to the market, you know.
Yep. And this is what I mean, you know, a lot of these homes, some of these homes were just recently constructed, and outside they have what's called a spirit house. And I'm not going to go into details with that because I don't know all the specifics of it, but you can see where it's well manicured. They take very good care of it. So this is what's interesting. We're here at this intersection where you can make a decision on where you want to go. If you were to go straight down that way to the right, you'll be headed toward the dam. But we usually circle around the corner and go to the stores. But we wanted to show you where the Friday market is. So let's go. I'm going to try not to get run over.
This is a very busy intersection.
Yeah.
Biggest one in town. Hurry. No light, no problemo.
Look at the mountain view right there. It is so beautiful. So we definitely get our steps in every day as we do some walking. We usually walk somewhere every day. If it's going somewhere for coffee, if it's just a dedicated walk, we try to get out and get some exercise every single day. One of the first things we were told about when we came to this area here was about a Friday market. And I wish I can show you that today, but it's not Friday. But what I will show you is the area that is set up in, which is pretty neat.
we're going to pass our actual market right here.
Yep, and we'll come back to that a little later. But so Friday, the different people from around the area, they come here, they set up their stands, anything from pineapples to fish to clothing, a little bit of everything.
Kitchen stuff.
Yeah, little things you need.
Whatever you need to live, they pretty much have a version of it here.
So this right here, you probably can see already there's some equipment in there. And we're going to take a little walk in here. Almost every morning, most of the people that live here, they get out in the morning. They do a lot of their stuff early in the morning. You'll see a lot of elderly gentlemen, elderly women, children. They all just come and use the equipment. A little socializing area.
So they use one?
I'm just kidding. Dana's going to demonstrate. I don't know if insurance covers that. But this entire area here is usually where the market takes place, underneath this pavilion. I have never seen anything happen inside of that boxing ring, but
it's there,
that's
so
been there. Yeah.
Something happens. We're gonna figure that out.
And this is what I was talking about when I said that people usually set up stores or shops in their home. You can pretty much get anything you want. Lots of fruits and vegetables, some ready-made foods. We're going to make our way back to the center of town. Swati Cup. I only know a few words right now is how to greet and how to say thank you, but I'll go from there.
A little goes a long way.
Yeah. So we're going to make our way up here. To the left is a little market. If we ever need eggs or some type of vegetables, bananas, whatever, we come in here. Fighting cup? Yes. Yeah, so eggs, fruits and vegetables, potato chips, that kind of stuff. Swati cup. Got some rice here. That right there is cat food. Swati cup. So once again, down this way is the dam that I did my first video from. And we're gonna walk over and we're gonna grab another look at some of the other stores where we shop and go and just people trade, and it's really that small town feel like I mentioned earlier. So I really love living here. There's a sign right up ahead. Arbusto is an Italian restaurant, and I will tell you, it is some of the best food. You can tell the quality of the ingredients being used there. The people are so just welcoming there, and it is really nice. But that's it there. We've probably eaten there 3 times since we live here.
Yep.
Really good food. One day I'm going to have one of those side cars right there that travel in. That's the kind of motor scooter I'm going to get Dana right there.
That's what I want. I love it.
So we come around this corner right here, you see it gets a little busier. Got a little bit of traffic. But and so if you don't have a washing machine at home, they have these washers here where 20 baht is probably around 50 cents or so, you know. So you can wash your clothes here. And most of the people, including us, we don't have a dryer. We hang them out and they dry.
Yeah.
Just like we used to do in the old days.
The old, that's my chore.
So this here is a little mini mart. And I'm not going to talk much. I just do a quick walkthrough here. You got your attention? There's some ice cream here for you. So this is what's interesting. The bottled water is 17 baht, which is about 50 cents for that. There's yogurt, you got milk, you got different juices. And over here is your beer. These are, of course, local beers, Leo, Chiang. They even have Budweiser for you. And wine coolers there. More ice cream. And this right here is foreign chips. It's local noodles. Look at this right here. So here's your Coke. Coke is 30 baht, which the current conversion rate for baht is $1 equals 35. So this is less than $1 for a 2 liter of Coke. And I usually don't drink Coke, but I wanted to taste it, and it tastes just like it would back in the United States. So this right here is some of your fish sauces and other sauces, stuff like that. Cooking oils. You can see just a little over $1 right there. And there's some, I think that is lotion. So it's not a full shopping experience, but it's enough to get what you need to run the town. Some of the local stuff that you may miss from home, like Listerine, Colgate, your toothbrushes there. They put those screens down because of the sun. I want to step in here real quick. This right here is the pet supply. This is where I come when I go feed the street dogs. I get their food from. This is the cat food here. Dog food, 44 baht, so a little over $1 for a can of dog food. And then this right here is 59 baht, what, $1.20 or so, somewhere around there for bags of dog food. This is our local temple here. It is an active working temple, so I'm not going to go in there. But it's pretty cool because every morning we can hear the monks chant in the morning. More food. Swati cup. Cup. If you need to refill your water, they have water machines. We have a filter. We have a filter on our faucet back at home, so we don't use those. But yeah, that's the main. There's like 3 or 4 stores there that you can do some shopping for your pet, or sort of like a Circle K, that first store that I was in. And then there's also one that was pretty crowded. I didn't want to go in there. That's where you can go buy your meats, like your chicken and some beef and pork, mostly chicken and pork. There's another vehicle with a sidecar.
In the big city of Luang
Pronounce the name of this for me again.
Luang Nuang.
Luang Na.
Luang Nuang.
Okay.
It's gotta be nasal.
I'm going to practice that right there. Another little convenience store. All of the stores up and down here.
They make amazing banana chips there. Banana chips, remember?
Yep. They're closed on Thursday, but you can also get a massage here. Chaba massage.
These are all businesses that are just closed.
Yeah, some of the businesses are closed on Thursdays. Little snacks and treats you want. This is where I got one of my first hats. They have some other wicker items here. And look at that, 20 baht. That's what, about less than, I don't know, a little over 50 cents. You can get a treat.
She cuts hair.
Swati cup. Hello, Swati cup. Yeah. Wait.
Yes, I like
Yep,
it.
yep.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
Swati cup. Oh, lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of greens. Ah.
The fish guy.
Yeah. Swati cup. That's our fish guy. Oh.
He must be on this side. There's
The
one of
dogs are all sleeping between the stalls. So I want to take them down here. That right there is called nope, that's a sun towel, right?
a white one, yeah. That
Yeah.
goes to, where is that one? Doy's the 10. The other Doy.
So right here, if you need to go into the city, there's usually a yellow pickup truck with a cover. It's called a sun towel, and they have different times they pick up here. And for like 30 baht, around $1 or so, you can go about 13 miles in the town. It's starting to get busy now, early evening.
Going somewhere, going home. Here's one of the dogs. Hi, baby. Hi. Yes, I know you. I feed you.
This is where we like to get our coffees from. Swati cup. You gonna get a coffee?
I might.
All right. No, I'm good. Swati cup.
What you had?
Swati. So this is interesting. Here, pretty much whatever you need, you first get into town. If it's an air conditioning unit, they have bicycles for sale, scooters. Some more fans. Eventually, I'll be riding my own scooter. Right now, I'm doing a monthly rental. Got washing machines as well as a freezer. And then there's some kitchen items too, rice cookers, stovetop refrigerators, a little bit of everything. I'm curious how much these bikes are. So 56,000 baht. I want to say probably looking at around $1,500, $1,300 for that motorbike there. So I'm going to take you to one of our favorite coffee places.
Where are we going? A salon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a nice garden in there. Yeah. Is he open? Yeah.
There's another one of those sun towels that I told you about right here. That's a nice newer one there.
That's like a private song.
Yeah. So this is one of the first coffee places we visited when we came here. Show you a little bit. So this is beautiful. Check this out here. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick walk through town, kind of show you where we live and what we do in some of the mornings as we come into town. We'll get something to eat, get some coffee. But my next video, I want to talk about the cost of living for our month of December. So I hope you join me, stay safe, and think about what's possible. See you next time.